Just woke up and I'm ready to cry, which really won't be any different than any other day of the week. Hey guys, how are you? My name is TECHNOFREAK, and today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be reacting to CRYPT'S brand new song off the brand new album, Bad Friend, the music video. Now, he's been hyping this song up for at least the last 6 months, if not last however long. Apparently this song's been in the works for a couple years now, I guess. Maybe a year or so, whenever he got off tour, so almost a year now, and it's finally out. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna react to this. Now, I'll preface this, I just woke up, I'm a little groggy, just getting out of the way, but yeah, so we're gonna get ready to cry because apparently that this is what this is gonna do, and I might be a little emotional bitch. We'll find out. But yeah, so what I usually like to do in these editor reacts is I like to watch the video from an editor point of view, what things mean, color grading, how would they shoot some shots, and then maybe depending on, you know, how the video goes, take something out of the video and then show you guys how to replicate that. But it all just depends on how the video goes. But yeah, so without further ado, let's get into this. But first, if you guys are new here or have been here before and you aren't yet subscribed yet, consider subscribing down below. We got a lot of reactions over here. I got a couple other content that show more of my personality. If you guys are interested in any of that, if you guys want to watch my last CRYPT reaction, click up there. But yeah, so we're just gonna actually get to this now. All right. Okay. So we have
2:30 in the morning, and I get a text from my friend. She said, I need you right now, and I already knew what that meant. See, me and this girl, we think alike. Too many phone calls spent for me to know she's thinking about her life and how it's gonna end. See, on the outside, we're happy, and we show it to the world, and we put on this fake exterior so the truth won't unfurl. But I know who she is, cause it's like looking in a mirror. All these smiles and cries for help, and it couldn't be any clearer. So I pick up the phone and call her as she answers through her cries. She's hyperventilating, telling me that she wants to die. My heart starts to race and my thoughts begin to blow.
So, because he doesn't give a lot of space for me to talk, which is fine, you know, because it's his song. So we have this girl kind of going through her own crisis. She's drinking, she's doing meds, she's, you know, drugs, meds, whatever. She's spiraling out of control, and her way of trying to get help is to call CRYPT, just telling him like what's going on. And yeah, also just like standard shots, they have a multicolored light in her room that's switching colors. That's the only thing I'm picking up so far.
We're 9 hours apart, but I'm seconds from losing her. I try to calm her down and tell her what she means to me. Even though we're new friends, she's seen a side that no one sees. Told her, listen to my breaths. I'm right here. Please breathe. You got so much left to do.
Notice that he's shaking his hand.
The cries got even louder as the breaths got short. I told her, listen to my words as I fell down to the floor. Stay with me. I'm here. Let it out. It's okay. Just cry till you can't cry. No more tears down your face. A couple minutes went by and the crying finally stopped. But not because she did, because the phone call dropped. I called her back quick, just hoping I'd hear hello, but I just kept getting met with the sounds of those dial tones. I froze. What do you do in that moment? Do you call the police, or do you hope that she's over it? Get a hold of her parents and tell them the situation, just so they can pull her from college and end her aspirations. Leave it alone and hope it was just an escapade. Pray from a text from her in the morning saying that she's okay. Call anyone you know just to make sure that she's alive. Ignore it completely and pray to God that she survived. I let it go. She must have wanted to be alone. I guess that this was just another one of her episodes. She never told no one about this depression she dealt with, and who was I to air out her secrets? That would be selfish. So I lay down in my bed and I rested my head, closed my eyes and drifted peacefully to sleep. Then I dreamt that I would see her tomorrow and I would speak to her then, till I was woken to several missed calls and texts that she's dead. My heart broke. She downed a bottle of pills. She took them shortly after our call ended, and it felt surreal. She was a friend of many, a student athlete at her school, a daughter, a sister, a very special jewel. At the funeral, they told us that nobody had a clue that they could have saved her life, if only that they knew. And if someone at the funeral had ever felt depression, won't ever end up in the press. There wasn't a dry face in the room, only 22 years old, an entire life in front of her, and now she's laying there cold. If only I'd called someone, we wouldn't be here now. And nobody would be sad and I wouldn't feel like I let her down. But that's not what happened, cause instead of going to bed, I called every person I knew to check to make sure you weren't dead. I stayed up 7 hours praying every second of it, just hoping to get a text saying that you weren't heaven sent, but then I got it. You told me that I had no right and blocked me on everything, and we ain't talked since that night. Was I a bad friend? Options? I had none. I guess I'd rather be a bad friend than a sad one.
Damn. Track list. April 15th. Alright, so that's just next month. Okay, cool. I'm going to talk about the song in a second. I just want to get the video done first. He had said that I'm just looking at the track list. Give me a second. It's a fresh reaction. I haven't seen any of this stuff. But he had said on a live stream last night at like 3, 4 in the morning my time. It's 1 o'clock now, so I didn't get a lot of sleep. Anyway, but he had said that he, for like the next 8 weeks or so, he's got like a music video for everything but like 4 songs. So I was like, oh, well, if we have a video this week and then we do 8 weeks out, then it'll be out by May 15th. And then I was like, 2 months out, Crypt, what are you doing? But I guess April 15th. Cool. Oh, so Atlas is on the album. You dick. People have been asking for like months, weeks, asking if Atlas was on the album. He's like, nah, man, he's not. Everybody just, stop. I got big features on the album. Atlas is not on the album. Guess he is. But the other thing is, too, with that is, people canceled at, like, last minute. And so he had to make some changes to some things. So this is probably not the feature list that he wanted. But all in all, it'll probably work out in the end. But anyway, so I'm going to get back to the story. So we have this girl going through a crisis. And she is calling Crypt, telling him that she no longer wants to make it. And in the process of that, he ends up being disconnected with the phone and then tries to call her back, goes straight to voicemail, keeps calling her, gets blocked. No, that's not yet. Keeps being straight to voicemail. So he wonders, do I call other people? Do I call 911? Do I leave it alone and hope that she's fine? Like, what do I do? And then he just slept it away and she died. And then in remembering everything, he tries to change it in his own memory so that he doesn't feel like upset about it, I guess, however you describe that. He then changes everything that happened. He spent hours calling all these people just to try and get a message. And, and then she stayed alive because he would rather be a bad friend than, a sad friend who lost somebody. Yeah. Damn. The thing is like most people might, I don't know. This is relatable to me because I've been on Crypt's side of things where I've been on that phone call. I've been on those text messages and I've been blocked because I was trying to help somebody and that I have been denied phone call conversations. I have, been, I've been in that situation where they're off the deep end and then they stop talking and then I don't hear for hours about what happened. So I know exactly how that is. So this kind of hit me in that, I feel like if it were a little longer and it didn't cut to straight that she died, because she kind of died a little early, I think. Okay, I guess not. But I feel like as far as like first time watch, it probably would have got me if it were a little longer. I'm just saying. But yeah, I definitely feel this. Good storytelling. But yeah, so that has been Crypt's Bad Friend music video. I like this video. There's not really anything for me to imitate. It's just more of a reaction to get my opinion out, I guess, even though my opinion doesn't mean shit. However, it was a good song. I liked it. And I will definitely have this on repeat until the album comes out on April 15th. In the meantime, go get his merch, because I'm sure this is, yeah, get his merch right here. Get his merch. Buy his fucking merch, peoples. You can even get the album signed at some point, probably. But anyway, so that has been CRYPT'S Bad Friend music video. If you guys like this video, like and subscribe. Comment below how you guys are doing, what you guys thought. And yeah, so I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.